All right. What's up, everybody? Thank you for tuning in. Welcome back to another Monday morning live stream by the Crypto Remora. My name is Crypto MacGyver. My name is Wes. Thank you guys for tuning in. For those that are here right now, what's up? See, Aries should be jumping on in a little bit. He had some things he had to take care of with properties and things like that, trying to get the property situated, and hopefully he'll be on here in a little bit. Man, I hate doing this without him. It always feels weird, but I'm here. He wanted me to stream, so we're here. We're streaming, and yeah, we're probably gonna make it kind of quick, guys. I don't really have too much to go over. Again, not much has really changed in the charts, but we'll take a look at some of that, and take a look at some targets or whatever, and see what Bitcoin's doing. We'll look at some altcoins, see if there's any trade setups going on, what we need to look at, and any areas that need some attention to watch or whatever, and yeah, and all that good stuff, man. So again, hopefully we'll be hearing from Sierra here in a little bit, and yeah, let's jump into it, guys. Let's jump into it. If this is your first time checking us out, make sure you're subscribed to the channel, hit the like button, and share. We appreciate you guys for being here. Got a few things on X that we can go over, and then we'll jump into some charts. Where is my chat? Where is the chat? All right. All right, cool, guys. So check it out. All right, so we were looking at what level were we at? Where were we at when we first streamed last week? I think we were sitting, what is this, around like 64,000. We were trying to get up over this little hump here. I considered this to be wave 5 on the daily chart. This was the 4-hour chart that I made a post. This is just kind of an update on where we're at. And I posted this yesterday. So update from Thursday's live stream last Thursday, a couple days ago. We were expecting that 3-wave correction to kind of come down and hit that area of support. There is, we'll pull it up, but you can see that there's a high volume area that we fell through. And then immediately I knew that we were going to kind of come back and retest the bottom of this. And if we fell through that, then there was going to be that $63,000 the bar here, the price bar here. And so right now we're kind of testing that. So we're going to look at that, man. Is it going to hold up? Are we going to push back through? Is this just a healthy correction, and will we move back to the upside? What targets are we looking at? But that is something that I think is very important, guys. If you're watching the show, you got to understand like the different time frames. Obviously, pulling back to certain levels is definitely healthy. It's what we want to see, right? It's a good opportunity to get out of a trade to take profits, but to also re-enter a trade if we think the trend is going to keep moving to the upside, which I personally do. I do think we're going to have a continuation to the upside, and I'll show you why here in a little bit. But we were waiting on this MACD to flip on the weekly. Weekly chart is crucial, right? This is the 4-hour. I'll pull up the weekly in a minute, but the weekly chart is crucial. We need to stay above that 65. Right now, we're retesting the 63, but on the weekly, we need to close and stay above 65, right? So that is what we want to look for, and that's what we want to see. Also, today's the 30th, man. Today is the last day for the monthly candlestick chart. So I think around 8 o'clock EST, Eastern Standard Time, 8 o'clock it should be. I think we close the monthly there, and let's see if we get a green September, guys. Green September. That kind of threw everybody off a little bit, because Septembers are usually bearish, and usually by like 5%, something like that. But on average, like 5%. But we put in like a double-digit September. It's looking like. I mean, we still got time. We still got time to pull back, and maybe we will. Sierra seems to think that we're going to have a pullback and come back, and maybe September. It could still be a red September. Let's see. But we have until 8 o'clock, so about 8 hours roughly until that September close. So we will take a look at that. But this is kind of my general idea. If you've been following us on X, this was kind of my general idea, what I thought was going to happen, you know, moving to that fifth wave, have that ABC correction back to 63 to 64. We have that this bar right here, and it's holding up as support. But we'll take a look at the charts here in a second and see what the hell's going on. There's a few things on X I wanted to look at that I just shared on here. Let's see. Oh, dude, this is dope right here, guys. If y'all haven't seen this, this is really, really, really cool. So I just thought this was neat and I wanted to share it. Record-breaking drone show in China with, let me make sure my microphone's on, because last time I went like 45 minutes and I didn't have my microphone on. Okay. All right, we're good. That would have sucked. Anyway, so this is like a record-breaking drone show in China. 10,000 plus drones, dude. 10,000 plus drones. And of course, they had to take it the opposite direction. This tech will be weaponized. Imagine 10,000 AI-guided bombs swarming the sky. They always got to throw in, you know, some crazy shit. I mean, it's not a lie, you know, it is what it is. But this still, no matter what, though, it looks. The drones flying out into the sky. It's like it's fast forwarded too. Look at this shit, it's crazy. Dude, ain't no way, dude. Low. That shit, dude. That's crazy. Is that not mind blowing? That's crazy. And look, and then they're all flying back to wherever the hell it is they came from. Low. Anyways, I thought that was really cool. Yeah, pretty dope. But yeah, you know, they had to, of course, they're gonna, you know, make it about war and shit. But I just thought that was really cool, man. Really cool. I want to get some drones. I want to do a drone show now. All right, so into some crypto related topics real quick. I only have a few of these. Again, man, Siri, you know, he's not here, so I don't really like to ramble on or you know, be on here for too long, man. It feels weird without him. But here we go. Here, Coinbase has consistently ranked among the top 500 most downloaded apps on the Apple Store and is now resurging after a brief decline. I mean, obviously, guys, whenever the markets start to move, we're going to start seeing Coinbase. I think it ranked in like the top 10 during the peak of the bull run last year. It might even been in the top 5. But these are things that we're going to be able to look out for and almost be like those top signals. You know what I mean? So that is one thing that we're going to keep on our radar, is the retail driven data like this. And very, very important to keep an eye on. Historically, download spikes coincide with Bitcoin bull markets, while download lows coincide with bear markets. So we're starting to see a little resurgence on that. Let me click on this here. Come on. Yeah, so at the bottom here is the downloads, the charts, and then on top is going to be the Bitcoin price. And you can see, like, once we hit that red, that all-time high on downloads, this is where it was. And I believe that's when Coinbase was ranked in like the top 5 of apps from the App Store. So this is definitely something we want to look for. And then I just want to point this out. Look how far away it is. Like, this is where we are now. We're just now seeing this resurgence in download activity. We had it back here as well, and we did come up above this green line. But I mean, yeah, it just kind of shows you that we're getting ready for a nice little resurgence here, and that retail is not quite, like, they're getting a little more interested. They're dipping the toes back in. You know what I mean? So good to see this. And yeah, I can't wait till it's all the way up to all-time highs, because that's when we want to start looking at other charts and start taking some profits here. All right, so that is a good thing. That is a good thing. This is a little update. Global market investor. Shout out to these guys. I love following them. U.S. consumers believe the economy is in a recession. U.S. consumers' perception of the economic conditions versus expectations fell by 30 points over the last 6 months, the most since the COVID crisis. So in the past, such a rapid rise was consistent with a recession. And we were talking about this last week. You know what I mean? Like, all the data, like, it's just it's so like mixed right now with job reports and inflation and rate cuts. Like, everything is just so mixed. And they said that it's like the markets drop 30% or something when the US believes that we're already in a recession, but we get rate cuts. And then the opposite, the markets pump whenever we get the rate cuts and less people think that we're in a recession. So it is really mixed. And I just, something to keep an eye on, man. And I think this is very important to keep an eye on. If you are into Eigenlayer and the restaking and the LSTs and the LRTs and all that shit, so Eigenlayer is going to be unlocked. I'll just read it by CoinDesk. Restaking protocol Eigenlayer will unlock its highly anticipated token at 9 p.m. PST on Monday. That is today. What would that actually be? So Pacific Standard, that would be 12 p.m. ES. Let me just make sure here. I think that Eigenlayer is going to be a good hold. I'm going to hold on to mine. EST. Yeah, 3 hours. So, yeah, Eastern Standard Time, 3 hours ahead. So, midnight tonight. 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, midnight tonight on the East Coast, 9 p.m. tonight on the West Coast. Eigenlayer. So, if you got any Eigenlayer, man, it's going to get unlocked. You'll be able to sell it. You'll be able to do whatever you want to do with it. But I have mine staking in the protocol, and I have mine staking with the Hyperlane EVS or whatever. So, I'm hoping that I will get the Hyperlane airdrop on top of the Eigenlayer one. So I'm trying to work a two-angle airdrop here. So if you have that, just something to note here. What else do I got? I wish I had the name of Retarded Trader. This is a thread by Retarded Trader. I thought it was very interesting. Really, really cool here. So 26 days ago, I forecasted that the lows. Why can't I hear myself? The lows would hit by September 5th, 2024. Why was I so confident? 3-5 factors here. And he did call it. We did hit the low back there. And then he just has a few different posts that he made here. The fear level is now at 27, which is a good level. For the last time, I'll say load up your bags. Tomorrow, the 5th of September, will mark the lows for the month to create generational wealth. Load up low cap with active teams in this hard mode. So I guess the fear and greed, it is something that we want to pay attention to as well, especially like when we do start to get, September 4th. Yeah, it got low, man. This is when everybody was saying it was going to go to 44,000. 44,000. We weren't saying that, man. We knew that there was going to be a reversal in the markets. It just doesn't stay down that low for that long. So that is another thing that we can pay attention to. Market sentiment analysis, fear and greed index, Coinbase downloads, things like that. So that is one of the factors that made him say that. And let's see. Anyways, I don't know. I could share this, guys. I could share it on X. I'm not really going to go through the whole thing here. But obviously just technical analysis and watching that. FOMC meeting was another one, potential rate cuts. This he claimed to be, of course, the last rate cut happened at about 4 years ago, which 4 years ago lines up with the previous cycle. So what happened 4 years ago? We went on an absolute freaking tear, and that's what you can see here. And that was the 50 basis points that they cut 4 years ago. Investor indicator. There's different indications here. Let me look at this actually. Let's see what he put on here. Okay, so we got the 200-week moving average heat map. That's kind of like the thing that what's his name? Everybody talks about. What is the guy's fucking name? Plan B. Yeah, so this is something that he kind of paid attention to. Following that, that's something to keep an eye on. OBV, that's the on balance volume. We pull that up sometimes on the charts, but it's just showing you when the volume in the markets is like legit volume during pumps and dumps and things like that. To sum it up, I don't know the full details about it. And then we have the Bitcoin rainbow chart. This is one that I want to pay attention to, guys. If Bitcoin goes, if it follows this rainbow chart, let's see if it shows the number. Look at this, dude. If it follows the rainbow chart, and that would put us somewhere around here. Yeah, definitely above 100,000. 100,000 is like the orange line. No, the yellow line. So we could see this. If it went all the way to the top, it'd be like $1 million, dude. I don't think it's gonna go to $1 million, but in due time. So yeah, 100,000 sitting around that yellow line. We always normally get up into like the dark orange. So that would be, you know, roughly 250K, something like that, if this played out. And then we have the RSI. RSI, I think, is very important. I'm not sure exactly what this is. I've never seen this. The Historical Relative Strength Index. Never really played around with this, so I don't want to comment on it too much. But it is something that we have our own chart. We have our own settings for, you know, the different bull markets. And you can see like there's a nice trend line going across the top of the RSI. And yeah, and so that's something that we're going to be paying attention to as well. And then I think the last one here, the Bitcoin network value to transaction ratio, very, very important as well. So, yep, that is an interesting thread. I can post that down below as well. But let's jump into some charts, man. Let's jump into some charts. Got a few people in here, man. Got a few people in here. Thank you guys for being here. Appreciate it. Appreciate the support. Again, Sierra is out today. He had to take care of some stuff with the property, deal with the tenants, do some things around the property or whatever. But he said he was going to try to jump on today. So let's see. But he is super busy right now. He wanted me to stream, so I'm streaming. I hate doing it without him, just to let you guys know what's going on here. All right. Let's look at some charts. Take a look at me now. Stop screen. Share screen. No. Yeah. All right. So this was something I posted on X as well. This is the Bitcoin weekly chart. And there he is. Hold on. What's up? What's up, dude?
Are you live?
Yeah, I'm live. You can video call, man. Video call. You want me to send you a link?
Yeah, because remember the Duo does not work on my phone for whatever reason. Send me a link.
Okay, I'll send you. On the phone?
Yeah, send it to the phone.
All right, I got you. All right, let's see. All right, now I got to figure out how to invite. Let me stop sharing here. Invite. Boom. Copy. Boom. Oh, shit. All right, Siri, if you're watching, dude, I got to send it to... I gotta send it on X, dude. On X. There you are. Sorry, guys. 1 second. Let's see. Hey, can you can get in the Siri crypto on your X, right? Because I forgot I'm on my laptop. No, I mean just your personal account. I just sent a link to Siri crypto in the DM. No, in the DM, in your personal DM. Yeah, I think so. All right, cool, bro. All right, we're gonna figure it out. Cool, man. Cool. But yeah, so real quick, let's see if this works. We're gonna look at Solana. We're gonna look at all the major altcoins and give targets on all that, guys. So if you're just tuning in, that's what we're gonna be looking to do today. Siri's about to call in, say what's up, and just kind of give his analysis and what he thinks the price is gonna do. There he is.
You can see behind me there.
What's up, dude?
You see where I'm at. It's nice out here, man.
Yeah.
So what is going on? We got charts pulled up. Can we do that on this thing or what?
I don't know. Will you be able to see it? Let's see.
I got a couple minutes, man. Yeah, let's do it.
All right, let's see if it'll.
If you can see it. Let me turn it sideways. See what's up. I can't see viewers or any of that stuff, but it does have the screen. Let me turn
you
it
can
like
see.
that.
You can see charts.
I can see it.
You can.
That's pretty badass that we can do that on the cell phone.
Let's go, dude. Yeah, man. Dude, I hate streaming without you, man. Like, I'm just not like, I don't feel it, bro. It's not, you know what I mean? Like, I'll go on, I'm like, hey guys. I don't like doing it. I don't like doing it.
I got Joe Milo with me. We had to go in there to the rental office and grill them and ask them questions. Turns out they were holding 2 months of the rent, so that's what I had to get straight, dude. And Joe knows how to ask the right questions, so we did that. And then he's got a friend from New York that's in Conway, so we just stopped at this place called Chanty's. I don't know if you ever eaten here. Freaking dope pizza, really good. But yeah, I'm gonna see. So what? We're not really falling. We're just sideways and down. It looks like, right?
Well, this right here is the weekly chart. You can see we are right here. So today is. Let me zoom in a little bit. Hold on. Let me get this where you can actually see. Yeah, this. Why? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this is the weekly chart. And we're putting in a nice red candle here. But so monthly looks like we're gonna close green, but we still have like eight hours, dude, before this closes. So I mean, there's still a chance, man, that we drop all the way down and October closes red. We'd have to get below. Where would we have to get below? 58,000. It's not that far away, dude. And you know, Bitcoin, if it wants to get down there, dude, it'll go down there. Right?
Where are we at right now? What's the price right now?
We're at 63.6.
Damn. So we had a slight 63. I mean, that's not bad, dude. I mean, you got to break below 61 to head to that 58 range. So I think we have enough support still for today. I don't see us dropping below 61 today unless we get a lot of money removed.
Yeah. Do you still see this right here, man, on the weekly?
Yeah,
Do you still see this like this is still?
It's like a saggy, limp. It's like a limp bull flag. It's like a bull flag that needs some Viagra is what it looks like to me.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, dude, you can see that we're making, you know, if you're just looking at, well, maybe not. All right. Never mind. I don't know what I was thinking.
Now I can see
it looked like we're making lower lows, but we're not. I don't know what I was thinking. Yeah, we're just zigzagging here, man. Up, down, up, down. And if you notice, green, red, green, red, green, red, green. It's weird, man. So that to me, I feel like that has to be broken soon. So that's why everybody, you know, talks about October being Uptember or whatever.
Yeah.
October or whatever. So maybe October, if we do close green here, which I think we will, maybe October is green and we break this little green, red, and blast off. Is that kind of what you're thinking, or what are you thinking here?
To me, I'm thinking more longer term. I'm looking like it's the 200-day moving average is the blue line, right?
That's the 20 right there. I can make
That's
it 200
just the 20.
though. Yeah, I can make it 200 though.
Shit. Yeah, I thought that was the 200-day. I can't really see. It's like I can see the chart, but it's a little, it's very small, and I don't have my glasses. But
well, why isn't it popping up?
See, what my theory was, we were going to go sideways until it matches that line, which would put us.
So this is the 200 all the way down here.
Oof. Yeah, we don't want to go there.
No, we don't.
We don't want to go there because, and I was texting you earlier, and I said, I saw the 48K level again. It was the second time I noticed it, but it was on a really stupid looking. And when I say stupid looking, I mean a dumb looking Head and Shoulders. It's literally a Batman head and two tiny shoulders. And I found the chart. Remember how I couldn't find it on last week's show?
Yeah.
I found it again. It's on the I believe it's on the 8-hour Bitcoin chart. And you can see, yes, it's a very, very weird looking Head and Shoulders. It's not a normal Head and Shoulders, but the target price brings Ethereum down to $1,200. And I said, there's no freaking way. That's like trying to call a black swan. So I'm not saying it's happening. Yeah, well, if the target for it's Ethereum. Ethereum 8-hour chart. And the target for it is a stupid $1,200 to $1,300 Ethereum, which I can't even. I mean, that's literally trying to predict the black swan. So I don't want to say that shit. I'm just saying that I noticed you'll see it if you look hard. The head is the Batman shape. And then there's a perfect shoulder and then another perfect shoulder. You draw the line right across the neck board and you'll see it. It's just a weird head. The head doesn't make sense.
Okay.
It's going to be hard for me to see it on your screen though, but I'm telling you, dude, you zoom out, you'll see it. And I was like, Ethereum. What the hell? It's just weird because it doesn't, there's no reason for us to go to a $1,200 Ethereum right now. It's just, but keep in mind, there's no reason or rhyme to anything in the world sometimes either.
Yeah.
So we just have to keep our eyes on it because, BlackRock is not beyond pulling their games to get cheaper crypto. So that's the only thing that I was going to say. But everything looks strong, dude. I don't necessarily see that shit playing out. I'm aware of it and I'm keeping my eyes on it. That's all I'm trying to say. But dude, if we're not falling below 61K today, we're good. I mean, 61 is that new kind of support. And if we're at 63 and just kind of grinding, I think we're all right, But I did open a short this morning just for the short term. I actually opened it last night before I went to bed.
Okay.
And checked it this morning. It was a little bit in the red, but it's still open. Like it's not getting wiped out. But that's a short term, a very small amount. And I still have 3 longs open. So don't take it, the viewers. I don't want you viewers thinking I'm bearish. I'm just saying in the short term swing trade, 3 to 5 day. So hopefully maybe we just get a little correction. I mean, if we drop to 61 and bounce, I would probably close the short at 61 anyway. Like, I don't know if I would leave it open.
Your target on the short is 61?
No, I just leave it open. I don't have a take profit or a stop loss on either one. I have it open. It's just a small amount. It's not a big, big trade or anything.
Yeah, I will say this, man. On this 8-hour, dude, we did just break through this trend line and just went to this order block here. And then that 200 on the 8-hour is sitting right there at 61,000.
Yeah. So that's what I was kind of thinking, but like I said, I'm not even in front of my computer. When I get home, I will jump back on the laptop and I will see where it's at. Like I said, it's just it's one of those trades where I'm just doing it to see if I'm reading the market correctly. It's a practice trade. It's not a money trade. My 3 longs are still technically in the red, but as long as you don't close a trade, you're not really losing money. You're just paying rent on the trade being open.
Right.
So my three longs that are open have been open for like 3 months, dude. My long that's open on ETH is at $2,700, and it's still not liquidated because I have a low enough, or I have a low enough or high enough liquidation level.
Yeah,
but
low enough.
In the short term, I was looking for a pullback. I am looking for a little correction, but the Ethereum $1,200 Ethereum thing, take that with a grain of salt. Like I said, it's just a weird head and shoulders pattern on the 8-hour, and it was just, I can't shake it. I keep seeing it. I almost see it on that chart you're on, but it doesn't look like the left shoulders is lining up right. Maybe you have to zoom out a little. Is that the 8-hour? Or
no, this I just switched it to the daily. This is the 8-hour right here.
Go to the 8-hour and zoom out for a minute.
So you have this here, that little area right there with a shoulder here and a shoulder there. They both
this is a much bigger head and shoulders pattern.
Yeah, because normally that would have already played out.
And that looks like an inverse to me where you're pointing right now.
Oh yeah. I don't know what I was thinking, dude. Yeah,
that looks like an inverse. Now scrunch it up. See if you can scrunch it up a little more. There you go. Do that a little more. Make it even zoom out a little more if you can. Maybe it'll show up on there. It's a little too dark for me to see. But if you look,
this is kind of one right here, dude.
It's a weird shape though, dude. I can't see the screen, but it's a very weird head. It looks like a Batman head, but the shoulders are clear as day. Like there's a shoulder, and then really far away there's a right shoulder. But that's the thing I was talking about. It's not a legit head and shoulders. It's just something that was enough to catch my eye twice, and I wanted you to look at it and see if you think that's what it is at all.
So, the crazy thing about that, man, is like it seems the ones that don't look textbook are the ones that get your ass, and the ones that aren't textbook are
right. Like they're trying to hide it.
Fake out, bro. But I think another thing to take into consideration too is, these are reversals, right? The head, shoulders, and inverse and all that. And the good thing about that is we've probably put in so many right here that we're just going sideways, man. So sideways, kind of weird, yeah. But yeah, man. I'll keep an eye out.
You know what it is? It's sentiment of the world, because the world's in such chaotic state right now. I think that's psychologically playing on my mind a little, and I'm saying, what if that is a black swan? What if we drop to 1,200? But the reality of it is, sometimes you get a pattern on the charts that will never play out. Like, in other words, the pattern shows up, but nobody's going to allow it to go that low. Like, the potential is maybe that pattern was going to play out, but before it could, BlackRock had so many buy orders in that you'll never see that actually play out, because the amount of bid orders, because they place all these limit orders at levels. So those could have already been filled so much that you never even dip down to that level.
Get to see it,
so that's a potential.
Yeah.
But what's more importantly, what's the tomorrow's the 1st. So we close this candle out.
So this would be the monthly chart here. So tomorrow's the 1st, and this is the September candle right here.
So what if, oh my God, I don't even want to say what if we go sideways next month. Nobody wants to hear that shit. Nobody wants to hear that.
Yeah, I mean, we could though, man. That 8-hour chart looked bearish as hell, man. I'm not gonna lie. The monthly chart still looks good to me. I was hoping we would get this MACD crossover here, or not on the weekly. Never mind, not on the monthly. On the weekly, I was hoping that when we closed yesterday, that we would get that MACD crossover. We didn't get the crossover, but like, they're so freaking close. So freaking close, man.
Yeah, that looks like I don't know, dude. I hate to see that, those two double bottoms. If we don't break out and we grind sideways, unfortunately, that potential to go back down and touch one more time could happen still, from the looks of it.
For sure,
I'm just saying, I hate to be the bringer of bad news. Like I said, we are higher. We're moving in the right direction. Everything looks good. I mean, if the market makers want to be assholes and push it down one more time to scoop some more up before the end of the year, it's not going to hurt us. It's going to reset all the indicators. It's going to put more Bitcoin in their hands, which is going to be a forced hodl. And at the end of the day, if we do go down again to say the $58 to $63,000 range, if we do tap that again, right? As long as we hold above 58K, sentiment will stay good and it won't be too much of a dip. So, you know, that would be a buying opportunity. In my opinion, anything right now is still a buying opportunity. We go down to freaking 58. It's still a buying opportunity. It's not that big a drop. So I think we look good. I think we look healthy. We have a little correction. Who gives a shit, right? I mean, it's still a buy zone. It's still a great buy opportunity. And things are still looking great. Did you see NPC was up 4% today?
No.
Again? NPC's at 3 cents. It just cracked cents in the middle of all this shit.
Little Jim.
Dude, if that thing hits anywhere near $1, bro, that's going to offset all my losses from the last 3 years. And I'm not even kidding.
We'll be retiring. When our bags go to $1 per NPC.
When we get that $1 NPC, the Crypto Remora is going to be going to the Bitcoin conference for the first time. Okay, ladies and gentlemen.
We will be going soon. Bro.
I'm not going to the Crypto Bitcoin conference. I'm going to the Lost Donkeys meetup. We're going to the Lost Donkeys meetup in freaking Vegas.
There you go. You
going out with Lambo and shooting some freaking guns.
That's right, man. That's right. So what is your overall thought, man? Do you like any targets for the long term, like the next week or two, or any short term targets?
I think we grind overall sideways. We go down a little bit to correct. Nothing major, but I think it's boring shit that nobody wants to hear. I think we're going sideways a little longer. I mean, if you remember 6 months ago, that was one of the things I was saying. I said, you guys, it's going to be a boring 6 months. We're going to grind sideways for 6 months. And it's just one of those movements that Bitcoin does, unfortunately, when it's, you know, in accumulation phase. That's what it is. And how big this bull flag is, though, when the breakout does come, it'll be that much more worth it because we've dealt with this sideways shit. But I don't think we're quite out of it. I don't think we have enough gusto to go through 72 yet. And I don't think we have enough gusto to go past 64. But I think just sideways another 3 to 5 days is what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
So, but listen, I'm going to get back up with these guys, but I just wanted to call in, say what's up. Get on there. Wes, you got him in the good hands. Hold it down.
5 minutes, dude. So I'm going to run through some targets real quick. And
you hold it down. Tell everybody I love them, and I will see them on the next one.
All right, brother.
I'm going to get up with these guys. Hold it down, Wes.
All right, bro.
All right.
Later, man. He's got to figure out how to get out of here. It took me a while to get out the last time I did it. It's like, how the hell do I leave this damn app? All right. So yeah, that's, I'm glad he got to call in, man. Guys, like for real, I hate streaming without him, man. Like it's, you know, you get used to something, having your partner there and being able to bounce off each other. Like I just get like, you know, blank out in the beginning, but anyways, man. So yeah, series calling 61 probably in the short term, maybe a little sideways, bounce off 61. We'll see what happens there. One thing that I do want to point out here on this chart and why I still have it up is that, will it zoom in for me? There we go. Is that something I noticed here that I mentioned a while back is this is the 20-day moving average, and most people use it on the shorter time frames. I just like to leave it on and just, you know, that's what I use, whatever, right? And the last time that we've had these similarities here, these fractal patterns, the last time we've had all of this line up was all the way back here a year ago, 1 year ago. And I just think that this is very, very bullish. I thought that these were going to cross over. Maybe they cross over tonight after when, you know, we close out the month. Maybe that changes this and we do get our crossover, but we need to see Bitcoin On the weekly, we need to see it get back above and stay above. Where do we need to close out on the weekly? We need to get back above 65.5. We'll say 65.5. Right now we're at 63.466. So we need the bulls to step in and buy some fucking Bitcoin, man. Defend that line. Defend that line on the weekly. 65.5. That's not that far away. But I do think if we lose 65.5 on the weekly, then this is going to diverge. It's not going to come together. And we could have that nice little correction, maybe even a little bit down, like Sierra was saying, 61,000. I'm going to make that my target too. 61,000 on the weekly time frame. We'll look at the shorter ones and just kind of line it up and see where we're at. But I do see what Sierra is saying here. If we close below 65.5, we put in a red week for a candle, and yeah, I mean that could bring us down just a little bit. But I mean, guys, you already see, man, the RSI is sitting neutral here. Excuse me. The RSI is sitting neutral here, right? Around 54. 53.4 to be exact, and the MACD is falling down, but we have the what is this shit called, histogram or something. We have that starting to go in the upwards direction, so that is a good thing. And we have the actual line, the moving average, and the MACD starting to go in the upwards direction as well. So that is a good thing, man. I like to see it. So we're not oversold, we're not overbought. We have plenty of room to move on the weekly chart, but I would like to see us start to push back up on the weekly chart. But as you can see, man, back here, this is the 20. We moved through it. Price action moved through it. And then after we got above it, we retested it, right? We retested it here, bounced off. Retested it here, bounced off. And now we're going through it again the same way we did back here. The RSI has chilled out a little bit, same level that it was back here. And the MACD, we got our cross from back here. So a lot of things are lining up on the weekly chart. To me, it looks very, very bullish. And I do think that this is a healthy correction, but we need to get back above 65.5. 65.5. That's what I'm looking at on the weekly. Obviously, the monthly, we've talked about this, guys. This is a nice little cup and handle pattern right here. We tried to get a change of character here at the top, and that's when we started correcting back down in this corrective wave. But all in all, I thought that this could have been on the monthly. I thought that this could have been wave one, but I don't like the angle of it. Normally, you want it to be more in like a 1 o'clock, like if it's a clock on the wall, you want that angle to be pointed towards like 1 o'clock, 1:30 is kind of the rule of thumb when you're talking about impulse waves and things like that. So I'm kind of looking at this, and again, this is under the 20. So to me, when we popped above it, I'm kind of looking at this like this is wave one and then correction wave two on the monthly. So, and eventually we're going to, correct back to the upside to start wave three. Let's look at this move here and where we're at. So yeah, and we've already come down and retested the 0.5 right there. Right, we've already retested that on the weekly, so that's a good thing. That's another reason why I think we do continue to the upside. It's looking good, man. Looking good on the monthly, looking good on the weekly. We just need to close the week out at least around 65. Like, come on. But even still, though, on the weekly, even if we get that one red candle pullback, that's a healthy pullback. When we start getting more than one red candle, or we can't get over the previous, the red candle, the bearish candles. Wick, the high of that wick, that's considered a pullback as well, because we're losing steam. We're going down in price. But if we can just get that one wick and that one red bearish wick, that's a healthy correction. I think we could move to the upside. But yeah, got to get up above those levels though. Monthly looking good. Cup and handle pattern still in an uptrend. We haven't taken out our lows, and we've already came back and retested the 0.5 on that move. So correction wave, or the impulse wave of 3 could be starting very soon. Go away. Let me see something. Another thing to kind of look at here. Yeah. It's actually not what I wanted to do. So these are Kennedy channels. You take the origin. Let me get this off the damn screen. It's kind of what people use to identify the end of the different waves is these Kennedy channels. But you take it from the you would take it to the beginning of wave 1 to the extreme of wave 3. No, I did that wrong. Is it 1 to 3? Damn, I got to get back on that because now I can't even remember. Okay. No, I know what I'm doing wrong. Sorry. I just want to try to figure it out so I can remember that I know it. If not, I need to practice some more. So, wave 1 candle to extreme of wave 1. I'll play around with that shit some other time. But yeah, I need to refresh my memory on that. But anyways, man, when it comes out of the channel, whenever you set your Kennedy channel and it falls out of that channel, that kind of gives you a guideline that, okay, that wave is over. And then we're going to start our next wave. And I thought it was the beginning of wave 1 to wave 3 and then up to the origin of wave 2. But anyways. But yeah, that's looking good, man. Monthly looking good. Weekly's looking good. We're still in an uptrend on the higher time frames. Let's jump to the daily. Daily again, man. We were looking at this with Sierra. We have fallen out of this little, upwards trend line here. All right, so we have fallen out of that trend. Where's the other circle? All right, so yeah, we've fallen out of this little trend line. We've hit it 3 times. That officially makes it a trend line. So we've fallen down below that. There was also this this previous high, this previous swing high, and this is on the daily. So we had this previous swing high. That was our target from like 2 weeks ago. That was our target. We knew we were headed up there. We had wave 1, correction to wave 3. And then we can actually kind of get an idea. This is officially a pullback. So to me, that's telling me that wave 3 is over, right? So 1 correction, wave 2, wave 3 here. We've fallen out of that little trend line. And that tells me that the correction wave for wave 1, 2, 3, 4, wave 4 is over, right? What we don't want to see is, if that's wave 1, corrective wave 3, and then now we're on this little corrective wave pattern. What we don't want to see that will knock this and make it no longer a trend line is we don't want to go below this level here. All right, and that level is going to be 60,500, 60,008. So as long as we stay above that on the daily, then we're still in this uptrend on the short term, right? So we got 1, wave 2, 3, come back. If we retest it, we need to stay above the extreme of wave 1, and that will keep us in that uptrend. That's what I'm hoping to do. I'm going to go ahead and take this off. So that's what I'm watching on the daily, right? We need to stay above and close above the extreme of wave 1 right there, about 60,500. 60,500 on the daily. The 200 or the 20-day moving at 20 period moving average for the daily is going to be sitting around 62.5, right? So we could fall on that, bounce off of it. Let's look what our retracement is saying here. Let's look at our 0.5 level. So our 0.5 level is 61.8. And that's going to be the 0.5 level. The 618 is 60,800. And again, that's like the max. Like we don't want to close below that. Okay. We do not want to close below the 6.8. Let's see. But yeah, and then like, you know, guys, we're still watching our higher targets. We've been going sideways through here. This is the first time on the daily time frame, and I might be able to see it better on the weekly. Yeah, this is the first time on the daily time frame that we have actually gotten over our previous swing high. So that's a good thing, man. We didn't do it here, right? Depends on what you count, but we didn't do it here. Couldn't get above it, fell below it, new lower low. Couldn't get above it, fell below, new lower low. Couldn't get above this one. New higher low, new lower low on the wick. Came back up, new lower high. And then we have a higher. This is how we know we've changed direction. We had a higher high right here. This is a higher high from the wicks. And then we've also just crossed over this area here, right? We came up, went through that. And that's the first time that we've done that, at least on the 3-day. And I think it's even more on the weekly. Like you can see it perfectly, right? So we're going down, trending down, and then we go up. We're trending up. We crossed over this on the weekly. That even shows that it's even more strong, right? We closed above it here, and I think we do get that continuation, guys. Our targets, like we've talked about before, is going to be 68 to 70,000 first, and then we have our all-time high range here that we need to break out of. All right, let's see what Lux Algo is saying here. Yeah, on the 4-hour, we have this order block that we are going into right now. That order block is going to stretch between 62.5 and 63.5. So we could get a nice little bounce there. But other than that, man, like the trend is still in the upwards direction. Let's see what Lux Algo is saying. The hell? What the hell? Okay. What do I got going on here? The Heikinashi just flipped to the red for the first time since that previous pullback. So that's good. That is good. That is good. Oh, this is chain link. The hell? All right, I got to jump off here in a second. Yeah, did the same on chain link. The same thing on link. Let me switch these out. Ooh, what the hell? All right, let's do some targets really fast. I'm going to go through this really fast. These are our daily targets. And actually, let's do the 4-hour targets. That way it's a little, you guys can see it a little bit better. All right, 4-hour targets. Bitcoin, one thing that I will say here is that we did get our green triangle here on the oscillator matrix. Got our green triangle here, so we could come down to that 63. Lux Algo is given targets of around 63,000, which is kind of, that's what we want to see, right? Let me make sure I am on. Oh. Go away. Yeah. All right. So yeah, target's going to be below that order block, about $63,000. MACD has flipped on the 4-hour, so we're starting to come down a little bit. The money flow is still in the green. Momentum wave is moving to the downside, but we did just get that green triangle here that usually signals that the buying pressure is almost over, or maybe it's starting to calm down a little bit. That's on the 4-hour. First target for that sell signal is, and yeah, the sell signal also has been confirmed on the 4-hour. We had our smart trail flip to the red, right? We had it flip to the red here. Got our sell signal, and we have the trend catcher that's flipped to the red as well. Targets again 63,000 on Bitcoin. Which, no, why am I saying 63? 62.7. I'm sorry, 62.7 is going to be the bottom of that. 62.5, something like that. All right, that's going to be our first target for Bitcoin on the 4-hour. Let's move on to Ethereum. Ethereum. This is Ethereum's 4-hour. Going to move this down a little bit. All right. Ethereum on the 4 hour. So we had our buy signal here for Ethereum. Smart trail was still green, are still in the blue here. That is bullish. This got confirmed because the trend catcher was green as well. The thing that I will notice here is that we haven't gotten a sell order, even though we've got our trend catcher has flipped to the red. We haven't flipped here on the smart trail, and we haven't gotten our signal yet, right? We haven't gotten a sell signal yet. The oscillators, they look bearish, not gonna lie, not looking too good. Smart money flow is in the red, not looking great. I kind of just want to see on the what's going on with short term with Ethereum. Okay, on the short term, on the 1 hour, it's looking like we've already knocked out both of our take profits. And did we get a sell signal? Yeah, sell signal back here on the 1 hour, and then that didn't get confirmed until right here, and then now we're just now flipping. So the take profits, we've already wiped them out, right? And I'm thinking that this is our weekly low is going to be around this order block, and that's going to be around 2,500. So just be cautious of that. And just keep that in the back of your mind. Let me plug this damn computer. Oh. Come on, you bastard. All right, sorry about that. I had to plug this thing in. All right, so yeah, just keep your eyes on Ethereum there. We want to see the all this stuff flip, but right now it's not looking too great. But it's showing that the bears are getting slowed down here, and hopefully the bulls can step back in. Let's see, Solana sitting at 154. Solana looks a little bit better in my opinion. Targets are a little bit lower. Let's adjust this here just to make sure. Okay, yeah, 154 on Solana. Take profit one is already been wiped out. The next one is going to be right here at the equilibrium level, 151. So yeah, we could, and if we lose that area, then we're looking at 147 as that next area. This is on the 1 hour. On the 1 hour, we got the buy signal that got confirmed by the smart trail and the trend catcher. So we could possibly fall down to this 150 level on Solana before we need to start looking for our next trade setup. But I think that could be a good trade. Let's see if we lose this on the 1 hour. If you trade in the 1 hour, let's see if we lose this area first. And if you see that order block here, if that falls out from up under us, then you could get a nice little snipe trade on Solana. Let's see what the 4 hour is saying on Solana. All right, 4 hour on Solana. It's the only thing I don't like about Lux Algo. Guys, this is the only thing. They have automatic where it can do it automatically. It can set it for you, but I don't like that. I don't like that. All right, 4 hour on Solana. We haven't had the smart trail flip, but we did get a red sell signal here. And the trend catcher flip too. So for this to flip, for the smart trail to flip, we need to fall below the smart trail, which would be about 150, which is our target on the 1 hour. And then there's that order block, or the order block that we were looking at on Solana on the 1 hour is going to be about 147. So could get a nice little opportunity here. This is a bearish candle that we're putting in right now. Lux Algo has painted it purple, so that just kind of shows that it's a not much volatility, right? There's not a lot of volatility in the market. So yeah. Yep. Link Marine, where my Link Marines at, dude? I still like Chain Link here. This is the 4 hour. Link Marines. All right, Chainlink sitting about 11.94. As far as price goes, we do have a confirmed sell signal. First target has been wiped out, about $12. We've already wiped that out. Second target is going to be below at 11.50. So that could also be, but we're getting this green dot here. We got the orange X here, and we had the green triangle here, which is showing that the bears are starting to lose a little steam. Money flow still in the green. That looks good. Plenty of plenty of room to move to the upside here. Let's see what Chainlink does. Let's see what Chainlink does. I still really like Chainlink, and I actually need to load up my bag a little bit more for that. But yeah, that's your basics. That's your basics here. That's your basics. So our chief degen, Sierra, he like, you know, he usually goes over all the micro caps, low caps. He has a little pulse on the meme coins. I really don't. I have my few that I hold on to, but yeah, he's really your guy when it comes to the meme coins and the low cap gems and stuff. So yeah. Let's see. I'll look at the daily on Solana. Daily on Solana. All right. This is the daily on Solana. Look at that, dude. Look at that damn. Holy shit. That could potentially be a nice little cup and handle if we can pull back. Yeah, if we can pull back to 147, guys, I'm telling you right now, I'd probably long from like 147. Put a limit order in 147 and possibly another one in at like 145-ish. That might be what I do. But on the daily, we got some bearish divergence. MACD still bullish. Money flow still green. Momentum wave is still looking good. Still got some momentum here. Might have a little bit. So the take profit is going to be 170. That second take profit is going to be 170. And yeah, I like Solana. Solana's looking good here on the daily. That's all I got, guys. I got to run. Let me check on y'all. GMB, what up, homie? Popping in real quick. Yes, sir. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Yes, Sierra's off. He had to get some stuff done. And just real quick, I have been exploring on Cardano. I need to set up a different wallet. So that's what I'm going to be doing next. But I do have some sent on the network. And I'm also messing around on Scale, man. I want to figure Scale out too. So yeah. Let's get up, man. Let's figure these things out, man. Let's get up. All right. Yeah, I'm about to jump off, man. I appreciate you guys for being here and putting up with my boringness because I don't have my partner. But I appreciate you guys for stopping in. Thank you so much. If you're not subscribed, please go ahead and do so. Make sure you're following us on all socials at the Crypto Remora. Make sure you're following Sierra at Sierra Crypto and myself at Crypto MacGyver. Much love. And until next time, peace out. I don't have the outro music, so got to run. Peace.